Hey everybody, back with another video, and today in this video what I'm going to play around with this flint stone. I want to show you how to get sparks off of it using the flint stone. We're going to use a variety of different things. I've got some of my knives ready to go that I've had for a while, and show you the difference from one knife to the other versus some things that you could put together and put in your pack. Firstly, I'm going to show you the typical steel that would go along with the flint and steel, and you can see that produces a real good spark. And this is a traditional way of making fire. So this is the primary kit, but wanted to show you some other things that could possibly be used. Now, this is a file. And I have a kit here. Let's see where did I put it. Right here. I have a little kit that I carry, and it has a couple of files in it, and it has a stone. And here's another file. So these files are nothing more than to sharpen machete, hatchet, or axe blades and such. Now this one here was bought for a project I was doing. I was making a longbow, and this is a nice rasp. It's kind of half moon on one side and flat on the other, and it's got coarse and fine. So I bought this just for shaping and working with wood. So that's what that's for. But let's see how they react when you put them on the flint stone. Okay, first is this one's got a broken handle on it. This is a See, it throws a little bit of a spark. Let's try this file here. Try the handle, which is a little bit of spark. Not a whole lot. Let's try this one. Now it is throwing a spark, but not really that great. Let's try it this way. Now this one ain't working so well, but these will throw a spark. So that would show you that there's high carbon in. This is a high carbon type steel. And let's put those back. And this was my primary beater knife for the longest time until I got the new one, which I'll show you in a minute. I love the shape of this knife. It feels great. It works great, but it's stainless steel. So this, no matter what you do, will not throw any spark. You can sit here and beat on it all day in different angles. Oh, it threw a little bit of a spark, but hardly anything. Okay, now this is on my survival shotgun. If you remember, if you've seen that video, this goes on the bottom of the buttstock. But the reason that's on there, this is not a sharp knife. It's like a throwing knife, but it is high carbon steel, and this throws a really good spark. This is I believe a tool steel of sorts. So that's the main reason that this is on the survival shotgun. And then here's the custom knife from JB Hobby Knives at gmail.com. You can check him out and get a hold of him. He's Jason made this knife for me. This is my new bush knife, and check this out. That thing throws sparks like you wouldn't believe. So this is my new go-to knife. I wanted to show you the flint on the different types of knives, and what you can get spark off of and what you can't. Here's a couple more knives. This is a Winchester. I think I got it at Wally World for $20 or something. I've seen them at like Bass Pro Shop and things like that. Or no, not Bass Pro, Dick's Sporting Goods. I've seen them there. So anyway, it's a pretty cool looking knife. But again, I think it's stainless steel. It doesn't really say what it is. but when you go to try to throw a spark off of it, you don't get anything. Well, I got a couple really small sparks, but that's what you get off of that knife. And let's see, I've got one other thing that we'll try, and that's my my Machete. I've never tried it on the Machete. I just thought, hey, well, while we got all this out, let's go ahead and try it. I doubt I'm going to get anything off of it. Not sure exactly what kind of steel this is made out of. But also, it's got this serrated edge here. I really don't see a good spot to try to pull a spark off of it. Maybe right there. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. So that doesn't work. But that's it's a nice test of what types of blades and steel will pull a spark off of a flint, obsidian, stone. Stainless is not that good. You need a high carbon steel to do it with, and the traditional steel for the flint and steel is the best way to do it. As you put your char cloth right there, hit it, and bing, you got fire just that easy. If you were doing it with a knife like this, you would put your char cloth again on top and you strike the knife in a downward motion like so, and you would ignite the you put an ember on that char cloth. Another way to do it is to have your bird's nest and fire put together down here, and then you strike the blade in this direction and throw a spark on it that way. But the idea about carrying some type of metal blade with you is that this is what's hard to replicate out in the woods or while you're walking or hiking. This, on the other hand, can be got naturally if you know what you're looking for. And you see what the inside of that looks like. The outside looks like a normal stone. And the other thing that this is good for is breaking this apart. And in flint knapping it, you can also use the tip of the blade to knap, and I'm not doing it properly. There's proper technique, but just to show you. So a nice blade like this, high carbon steel is what you want to carry with you. If you're currently carrying a stainless steel knife like such, it's okay. Just know you're not going to try to get a spark off of it. What you really need is something like this, a high carbon steel, and if you don't know your steels, and if you look at them, they look pretty close to the same type of metal, but you'll know if it's high carbon steel or not by hitting it with a flint stone. Alright, I hope you guys liked that video. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos to come. See you in the next video.